Well, today, everybody, in this video, we have a box from Cerberus Guitars, and you guys can probably guess what's in here. I've waited for this guitar for technically over a year now, but more specifically about 7-8 months. I can't wait to share this guitar with you all. You've seen something like this, but it's a little bit different this time around. Let's check it out, all right? I'm stoked, man. Let's see what we got in store, everybody. First and foremost, I'll show you guys. Jesus, this thing's heavy. I'll show you guys the case. I love these Cerberus guitar cases. Look at that. It's got my initials / my logo on it, and the Cerberus Guitars logo as well. These things are so sick, man. So, what are we talking about today? Well, obviously you can tell that this is one of my signature 30-inch baritones from Cerberus Guitars. And this one right here is a production model, and I think I'm like one of the last people to get my own copy. Reason being, I was out touring and stuff, so like it made no sense to send this guitar to me at home. But you know, now I'm home and now I can finally check it out. But I've seen so many of you guys who have bought one of these play it and check it out, and I was so stoked and so happy. But at the same time, I was like, damn, man, I want mine. You know what I mean? So anyway, everybody, here we go. I'm gonna let you guys see it first. I'm closing my eyes. I don't want to peek, but I also don't want to smash something in my room here. That didn't really work. All right, let's get this bad boy unveiled to the world. What do we think, everybody? Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we have my production model XRC7 in silver burst with the natural headstock, everybody. Damn, this is cool, man. Such a sick guitar, everybody. Thank you so much to Cerberus Guitars, everybody. Huge shout out to Cerberus. Hey, round of applause for Cerberus Guitars. They crushed it. Let me get this case down. Let's take a close look at this thing. First impressions, everybody. So sick, man. So this silver burst is actually a little bit different, and I don't know if it's on purpose, but obviously I'm very familiar with my own signature guitar, but this silver burst has a little bit of a bluish hue to it, and it might be an homage to something. So we're going to do some comparing and contrasting really, really soon, but first impressions, man, I love it. This was my idea to have the natural headstock rather than it painted black. I think that looks so much better in my opinion. I think that looks really classy, really sleek. I love that, man. Hold on a second. So what's interesting is the paint jobs are a little bit different, but still a little bit the same at the same time. Let me make sense here. So this one right here is my 7-string prototype that I got in May of 24. And that's why I told you guys I've been waiting so long to get this guitar, because this one came into my life well before I even knew this thing was going to be a thing. So this finish right here, the prototype, has like a bluish purple silver burst around the edges. You see that? And this one kind of has that as well. This one's not as shiny as this one. This one's definitely a lot more metallic. This one's a kind of bit more flat, and I love the different variations. Here's my number one. If you take a look, that bluish hue around the edges is not as apparent compared to this one. So it's just interesting, man. Like, there's different varying finishes and different eras of my guitars. I love that a lot. I love the different variety with like the subtle kind of nerdy things that we as guitar players like to check out, right? But now let's talk about the elephant in the room here. We have an EMG finally in my signature guitar. I've done single coils, I've done passives, but now I'm putting actives in my signature guitar. I love EMGs. I'm an EMG artist, so it makes the most sense, right? We got a 57 in here, and these things rip, dude. So one thing that I wanted to tell you guys in this video right here of why I'm really excited about 7 strings right now with my own signature guitar, a number of reasons. One, you guys like them, so having the ability to have my guitar out there in a 7-string variant, that means a lot, man. That's exciting for me to know that there's people out there that want my guitar in a 7-string. But also too, being a hired gun in the music business, I need to cover a lot of ground with a lot of different artists. And specifically playing with the artist I've been playing with the most over the last 18 months is the artist Elijah. And his music has 2 tunings more or less, drop C and drop G. Well, I have the ability to get everything possible in terms of like a set list on one guitar with a 7-string. I can set up the top 6 strings in drop C, and then I can have the low G here. So it would be G, C, G, C, F, A, D. So a 6-string drop C and then a low G for fun. That way I don't have to do any sort of string changes or guitar changes, I should say, in the middle of a set. And that's very crucial because I'm going to be going to Japan and Australia here in about 2 months. So I am really gun shy with bringing a bunch of guitars overseas and like having them get lost or damaged, etc. But if I could take 2 7-strings to Japan and Australia, and then maybe the Jim Root, just because I think it's iconic and that's my baby. Taking only 3 guitars overseas makes me feel a lot more comfortable, you know? But yeah, everybody, I love this thing so much. This is so cool. I've got my very own EMG equipped signature guitar, production guitar, and it was inspired by this guitar that I toured with all of 2024. Last thing I'll say in this video, it's so cool, man, to see my guitars kind of infiltrating the market a little bit. I've seen all you guys out there pick these things up and tag me all over social media. I've seen my signature guitars with the biggest bands out there, Memphis Mayfire, Architects, Slaughter to Prevail, Spirit Box. Like, there's just so many of these out here. I've seen some serious heavy hitters in the guitar content community playing my guitars. I'm honored, man. I'm very, very proud of myself. Thankful that Cerberus Guitars took a shot on me when we first started this endeavor, you know, about 2 years ago now, almost to the day, and here we are, man. They're just getting out there, and it's just so cool to see you guys play these things. So thank you so much for just supporting me and checking out these guitars and being stoked on them like I am, okay? Be on the lookout for an actual video, an actual dedicated demo with this guitar. I just wanted to share the unboxing with you guys and just celebrate this moment together, because without you guys, I don't know if I'd actually have this opportunity. So hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing with me. With that being said, everybody, I'm out of here. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in a video very, very soon. Later.